Hey, there's your Wisconsin wine guy. I am back with another wine review. And you know, for those of you who are new, this is how it goes. These are wines you can find on the shelves of your everyday liquor store, grocery store, and some wine shop shelves. I give these wines a taste and then let you know what I think of them. Now, it doesn't mean that because I made downgraded wine that it doesn't work for you. It just didn't work for me. So, this grading system is the infamous thumb rating system. So thumbs up means I recommend that wine and that you should give it a try. 3/4 says, you know what? I had this wine at a party, or if this wine was at a party, I would definitely drink this wine and bring it home and share it with my friends. Halfway, not so much for me, but I will let you know what I think about that wine so that you know, but you need to taste it for yourself. Thumbs down, wah, wah, wah. We all know that that's just like a no-go. And you know what? So far, so good. I haven't had any thumbs downs, but, you know, I had some halfways, but we'll see what happens. So let's get to today's show. We are at the end of the year, getting close to New Year's, right? Oh, my gosh. This is a time of celebration. During the celebration, a lot of people drink bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. And that's what we have here today. The wine today, winery today is going to be from Gruet. Gruet or Gruet, depending on where you're from, but Gruet, this is a winery out of New Mexico. That's right, that New Mexico, USA. They've been around since the early 80s, you know, making sparkling wine and also making still wine. You know, but the Gruet wine, sparkling wines are very well known, as I say, very well known to me, and it should be well known to you. But they also make the wines in the champagne method champenois. Okay, this is a Brut, which takes you to Brut here, but they do wines in styles. You have the Brut, you have the demi-sec for all of those who may enjoy Moscato, and they have the rosé. They also have vintage sparkling wines as well. Today we're going to be drinking the non-vintage wines because you can find that on all your shelves, right? So this is a non-vintage Brut sparkling wine made from the traditional grapes Chardonnay and Pinot Noir in this case. All right, so let's open it up, give it a taste. All right, now this is a nice little gadget here. You just have one of these gadgets. It's a sparkling wine saver or recorker. I mean, you have all those kind of nice little metal ones here. I like this one here. It works out for me pretty good. All right, so we'll give this a pour into my sparkling wine flute. Now it's funny. Here's the thing to debate about champagne. You know, why isn't this not a champagne? People use that term interchangeably. You know, just generally speaking, champagne. It's only because if it's not made in Champagne, France, you can't call it champagne. But it's a sparkling wine, and Wisconsin wine guy says if you want to call it champagne, then you call it champagne, right? There you go. Check out those bubbles. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, nice, beautiful golden hues. I like this thing, the rays of the sunshine, right? I mean, nice, beautiful golden hues, you know, in my flute glass. And you don't have to have a flute glass to drink sparkling wine. You can drink it in your wine glass too, right? There you go. So Gruet non-vintage out of New Mexico. Let's give it a taste. Now, this taste is going to be quick. We're not going to be tasting for acidity so much. I want to taste for how intense are the bubbles, how intense is the mousse. When I talk about the mousse, I'm talking about that foam that you may see in the glass, and that foam you may feel on your palate. But also the bubbles, are they like spiking bubbles, or are they like, you know, like nice little pin bubbles? Let's find out. Wow. So, Brut, meaning dry. Just because it's a sparkling wine, just because it's dry, it should not taste of fruit, right? Now, you can see that this wine is clear. I did mention the great Pinot Noir. Believe it or not, the juice that is extracted from Pinot Noir actually comes out like this. It's the skin contact that gives it color. So we have, you know, white Pinot Noir, and we have the Chardonnay. There we go. So, nice fruit flavor. It is dry, but you think of a wine like this as celebration, and most people stop there. But think about this wine with foods. You know what? Fried foods, this wine would be phenomenal. I'm talking about fried appetizers, right? Salty foods, phenomenal, okay? When I say salty, I mean, just a hint of salt that you can taste. Not like salty, salty. But that's what sparkling wines are for. It has a nice little natural cleansing ability on your palate as well. Gruet. So that was the taste. Nice fruit. Mm, mm, mm. Nice fruit. Soft bubbles. Subtle, almost bread-like taste in the background, but the fruit is right up front, which is what's most important. If you don't taste the fruit, then what's the point, right? Right. Okay, so very nice fruit over this here. Nice bubbles, nice feel on the palate. There you have it, Gruet. Let's give it a grade. One more taste. Ah, wow. Your Wisconsin wine guy is going to give the Gruet sparkling wine from New Mexico, USA, method champagne, or champagne method. Thumbs up. You can't go wrong with this domestic sparkling wine. I mean, in fact, it has connections to France that the heritage is French. Just can't call it champagne. So these people know what they're doing here at Gruet. Give it a try. You can't go wrong. And again, if you're a sweet wine drinker, try the demi-sec. Demi-sec meaning semi-sweet. Give it a try. See what you think. And I'm going to start my New Year's Eve party now, today, at this moment. It's your Wisconsin wine guy saying, as always, let your palate be the guide when selecting your next wine. And let me top this off because it's New Year's. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. See you in 2020.